So I don't even know if I can see the chat message. Let's see. Live chat. Hopefully that'll pop up. Let's see. This is gonna work. Apparently that's not gonna work. Okay, let's see if this will do it. Yay! Okay. Sorry, you guys. Oh man, we tried to like work this out ahead of time and everything. Okay, so back in business. Kristen, thanks for saving the day. Okay, so here's the thing. Now it's kind of harder for me to like see the chat, but I'm going to do my best. Hi, friends. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did that. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to try to rotate. Now I'm on my phone, so it's slightly different. Oh, my gosh. Somebody's here from England. What time is it in England? That's crazy. Okay, so I've kind of already started this on the wrong channel, apparently. So sorry. Okay, I'm going to show you what I've done already, but you'll get to see what I did when I do the other ones. 2:15 in the morning, friend. It might be time for sleep. That's crazy. I hope you have a glass of wine too. Wow, there's so many of you here. Okay. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I'm going to throw another huge apology out. I'm so sorry. I can't believe that I did that. I've never done a live event before. Shocking, right? I can't believe I did it. Oh, Jody's back. Okay. I think everybody's back now, right? Man, you guys are troopers. Okay. So in this one, I have batting behind my finish, and I've put it onto a smaller cardboard than my other 4 pieces will be. So it'll fit on like this. Oh, it's easier to see that now too. And I glued on my pieces and it's already done. Sorry if you missed that part. You'll kind of get the gist of how I did all of that from what I'm about to do anyways, but man alive. Okay, so I've already done on this one. This is my next square. This is my next fabric. This is what the backing will be like. And again, if you missed it, I'm going to be trying to replicate what I made for my very favorite finish, which is the I Love Fall. This is a frosted pumpkin piece if you're looking for it. And I'm going to try to replicate that. Okay. So now I'm going to do, oh, I need more glue sticks. I'm popping a lot of glue sticks, I feel like, here. Oh, thank you. It's my favorite finish, and it just kind of came together. I think it's the that black plaid fabric. It's nothing I did. That black plaid fabric is just the best. It's from Joann's, if anyone's looking for that. And all of the accessories that I got from this are actually from Joann's as well, because that's the only crafting store that I ever go to. Because my daughter can go there and not destroy everything. You know what I like to do? They usually have gnomes right in the front, like stuffed gnomes. And I put her in the shopping cart and I give her a gnome and I say, this is your shopping buddy. You have to show him around. He doesn't know the store very well. And then when we leave, he has to stay here. He lives here. It usually works. Once in a blue moon, she doesn't want to give it up, but she has to. Okay, 1 is done. We have to do that 2 more times and then we'll do the big one. It really doesn't take that long to put this together, you guys. I mean, you'll see how quick it is. So again, I put my, this is what I've been using, in case you missed it, the board I'm using, white illustration board from Joann's. And I believe you can get this anywhere, but I get it at Joann's and it's like $4 and then use the 20% off and it's so cheap. It is the best to use for flat folds because again, I don't find sticky board to be sticky. So if it's not going to be sticky, what's the point of using it? It costs like $20 per square of it. No thanks. Oh, thank you. I hope somebody else uses that gnome thing because it's my favorite trick. It almost always works. Sometimes she refuses to get in the cart. Sticky board is the worst. I knew Jody would agree with that. I don't know who gets sticky board that's sticky, at least in the US. Maybe in the UK it's stickier. Where do you go in the UK for like craft supplies? What's the craft store in the UK? I may need to know that in the future. That's, yes, right? my sticky board gets covered with cat hair as well. So it's like, what's the point of this? Honestly, it doesn't stick anything. I just use glue over it. Hobbycraft. Okay. Illustration. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments as people are, because it's a little board or mat board are my faves. Yeah. Mat board probably is. Oh, you know what? I've actually used mat board before. I've bought it on Amazon in bulk and I liked it. I just didn't, I could only get smaller sizes of it for a good price. I'm sure you could get it for a better price than I was finding, but I liked having the bigger ones, because then I didn't have as much like waste at the end of it. With the bigger ones, I can use the smaller pieces later on. Okay, just gluing away. I'm just making my squares. So I have 2 squares done. Let's make our 3rd square. I'm glad I cut these ahead of time. It is a pain in the butt to cut these though. If somebody has a better method for cutting than that straight edge, I mean, the straight edge gives you the best lines is the problem. I use the straight edge and then I use this guy and then I can go right up against it and get a good line. And I would love a better method, because I swear it breaks my back when I have to bend over. I guess I could put it on a table, but I don't want to scratch the table up. So I need a better. Yes, Kristen's correct. I use quilt batting. It's thin, it works. It gives me just the right amount of depth. And it's not crazy to work with. Australia? Seriously? It's tomorrow in Australia. What time is it? It's just 24 hours, right? So it's 9:20 or 12 hours. So it's 9:20. I don't know. What time is it? You can tell me. You need a small cutting mat. Oh, comic boards is a good idea. Oh, but you need 2. Okay. What are you doing? Taco has decided to enter this. I don't know if you can even see her. This is a great time to play, Taco. I'm not talking to 54 people or anything. That's a good idea, though, comic board. And you know what you can also use the comic board for is for storing your fabric. If you have not seen that tutorial, I did a little quick thing on that. I do like the comic board. And it's cheap. You can get 100 comic board cards for pretty cheap. And we have a comic board stored in a comic book store in our town, which is convenient. I'm just gluing away. Cats are always welcome. I don't know about this one, you guys. He's a handful. Look, you know what it is? I'm using his cat scratch post as a display that you can't even see because I have to sit in front of it. And he's mad at me. Or she. She's mad at me. Maybe she's mad because I keep calling her a he. I don't know, but she's mad. It is what it is, Taco. Oh, yes. These were from our Stitch Day last year, and we just bought them on Amazon, and they work so well. And you know what's nice about them? They have 2 settings. They even have a 100-watt setting. I will warn you, though, that 100-watt gets so hot it will burn your fingers. The 60-watt, I feel like my fingers have been burned enough that I can take it. That 100-watt, it steams, and it can burn your pieces, too, so you have to be careful with that. But if you're in a hurry, it heats the guns up fast. Okay, so I have 3 done. This next part's going to get a little bit more complicated, but I'm going to put the square down, and then I'm going to try to show you, sorry, as I tick that around as best I can. Do you see how I have it placed? So you want to have it so that this part's sticking up. It's like that on purpose. That's the flat fold part. That's the part that's going to fold over. Yeah, don't use the 100-watt, Jody. It will burn you. It was bad. We didn't really know when we had it at the retreat, and it was burning us. Okay, so just do the corners to start, just the 2 bottom corners, because the next part we're going to fold over, but I have to do a smidge of ironing. Okay, so I don't know the best way to do, I don't think this is connected to anything, so I can just take you for a walk with me. Oh, Magnus is here as well. This room is not normally this bad either. Please don't judge my cleanliness. We're getting the tree late, so we don't have that yet. So all the stuff is kind of out and about for our Christmas tree. Okay, so do you see how I kind of fold it in a little bit? I'm just going to iron up here so that my fold comes in just a little bit. This iron is no longer hot. Of course. Come on, iron. It just needs a little bit of help, so it shouldn't matter if it's too hot. There we go. I can hear it steaming. I'm going to do this side one more time. Ooh, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. It just has to come in a smidge. This room is a hot mess. I'm a hot mess tonight. Sorry, you guys. It's been a week. Okay. I'm going to glue the bottom part first. That should get us there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to glue the sides, but I'm not going to glue the top. That comes next. So glue the sides down. Again, I've been burnt so many times, I don't even feel that anymore. I probably should. I should probably be concerned about that. Okay, sides are done, and this is ready. Okay, the next thing, we actually have to iron one more thing before we can put this all together. But really, we have all of the pieces at this point to make the flat fold. So you have your flat fold togetherness, you have your finished piece, and now we just need to do this one more part. Oh, thank you. This is actually, it is my workspace, which is really nice, but it's also the laundry room and the mud room, as you could tell. It's multifunctional. Okay, let's go back over and I'm going to show you how I do this part. It is not difficult, but thank goodness we have a hot iron now. So I just cut one strip, kind of rectangular, and this is going to be my middle piece. So I'm going to fold it over. I'm guessing this is how I would sew something too. You probably have to fold things before you sew them and then iron them. But I've never sewn before, so I don't know for sure. But if you iron it, you get the nice crease. So that's why I'm doing that. Okay, now I'm going to glue it because I've learned. I'm trying to, oh, it is also my ghost room. It is the ghost room. Actually, you know what? It's not the ghost room. The ghost room is the kitchen. I have the craziest video in the kitchen. My husband will laugh at me when I say this, though, of like this crazy ghost. I'm going to have to post it somewhere. I think I have it on my Instagram somewhere, you guys. The house was built in 1876. My husband's also out there laughing at me, and he's making ghost sounds now. It's creepy. I mean, who knows what's happened in this house? Okay. I don't think ghosts make that noise. Sally is the best. I'm only catching part of that because it's like every time I look up, it flashes away. But I do hear that I see nice things being said about Sally, who deserves all of it. She's amazing. Okay, let's see. So I'm just going to do one. I think one is enough. Let's see what I did for this one. And if you're curious what part I'm doing, it is the bottom part. It's this part. And I did one. Okay. Let's start putting it together. This is the fun part, right? I'm going to try my best so I can show everything. Okay, so it's going to be these two parts. So my long part and then just any of my squares. And they're going to go together. Now, this part, as you can see, I'm kind of like going back and forth. This is my deciding how long I want the bottom to fold out. So like how straight of a fold, like how big of a fold do you want? I don't know how to explain that part, but it's this. It's how big do I want this part to be? Sometimes if you go too narrow, they don't stand very well. And if you go too wide, then they take up a lot of room on your counter. So it's like a delicate balance. Okay, so I'm going to go about there. I'm going to glue this onto here. And then I'm going to glue this onto here. I don't do this in any particular way because, frankly, no one is ever going to see this part. It's going to be glued together. All right, then I'm going to glue. Oh, wait, I can't glue that bad boy on yet. I can glue this one on, though. All right, see, I almost made a mistake there. You don't want to glue this one on yet because that's where the fold's going to be. So we can glue this part on. So I'm going to take this back onto here. And I stand up for this because I use pressure. I've never measured. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was kind of worried people would come on here and be like, you should do more measuring and tell me how wrong I'm doing this. But I don't know, it's always kind of worked for me and I just kind of eyeball it. That's the thing about art, isn't it? Okay, so I'm gluing that on and then I'm going to press it together and put some pressure on it because I have found that if you don't do that, you will get these huge gaps on the side of your piece. And even though we're going to kind of cover the gaps, if they're too big, that is a problem. I didn't really get a good iron on that, but it's okay. Okay, this next part, I'm trying to remember. I always have to think about it. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put it on top of here. I'm going to glue my fold over first, okay? Don't try to glue your fold onto this part because it's going to get mixed up, okay? So put this one down. We're going to glue our fold. Then we'll glue it all together, and then we have a flat fold. Does that make sense? I learned that the hard way, just for what it's worth. So I hope that saves somebody out there the trouble. I think I need more glue. Yes. Jody's a big fan of measuring. She measures everything, right? Especially when she's about to do a new pattern. It's tough, man. It's so much easier to just eyeball it and go with the art. Let the art flow. Jody's also the queen of finishes, so maybe there is something to not measuring. Okay, now I'm gonna push again really tight. Get that nice and solid on there. And add a little bit more glue. Not that it matters because nobody sees this part, but just so for my own sanity, it is put together. Okay, now we're gonna glue this part on and we have a flat fold without our finish, but still, then our flat fold is kind of constructed. And you can see how incredibly easy it is to make a flat fold. You know what I love about flat folds is that they look so professional and finished, and the lines are always nice, and I didn't have to measure. And I enjoy sitting here and doing all this gluing and putting this together. I'll put like my video on and I sit back here and it's so relaxing. Okay. Push it as tight as you can get it. And then here's the magic. We have a flat fold. And that's so nice. Okay. Next, we have to put the finished piece on it. So I'm just going to put that in the middle. Is that what I did before? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm going off the other one. I'm just going to put the finished piece into the center. I'm going to glue that on. Yay, it worked. Oh, good. Oh, I hope somebody does try to do a flat fold now that you've seen this. I'm telling you, they're so easy. And I am not a sewer. I have a sewing machine literally sitting right here that has never been opened. Oh, Jody, that's really nice. I am definitely not a master at this yet. I wish I was. Kristen taught me everything I know. Kristen is fantastic at this too. All the girls are so good at finishing things. Okay, so then I put that on there. Oh, good. I'm so glad you think it looks easy. I'm telling you, it's so easy. It's the simplest thing. And look at this. And you could be done right now. You don't even have to do the next two steps if you don't want to. But I'm going to add them on because I think that they look a little extra nice. This is, again, from Joann's, and I want to say it was like buy one, get one for 50 cents or something like that. And I'm just going to put it on the corner here. Actually, let's do the edging first. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's not going to go on as well. Okay, so the reason I do the edging is if you look, you can really see the edges. I don't know, to me that really pops out. You don't have to do this part. I don't think it would look bad, but yeah, I would be, oh my gosh. Jackie, you need to message me privately. I would take you up on that deal in a heartbeat. I actually just found tonight my box of like baby stuff that I've been saving that I want to make a quilt out of. And my husband kind of laughed because he's like, yeah, one day. But Jackie, I would definitely exchange flat fold finishes for quilting any day of the week. Okay, so I don't measure this out first. I'm serious, Jackie. Get a hold of me. Okay, so I don't measure this out first, but this is going to go along the edges. I'm just going to glue this. So I'm just going to start by gluing. I know that sounds terrible, but again, I don't measure first. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm excited for our retreat because I get to help everybody out with their finishes and I'll work at the table, and we're not doing a flat fold. Sorry, but it does take a lot of material and stuff to do a flat fold. So they're easy to do, but it takes a lot to do them. But we are going to do a very cool finish that I'm very excited about, and I can show you guys how to do it. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. Is anybody that's on here coming to the retreat? Because tell us. Let's get hyped about it. It's not till March, but I mean, I'm pretty excited. Oh yeah, the pattern. The pattern's going to be released soon. And you guys can start stitching and we can all be excited together. Okay, so you see how I'm just kind of gluing in there and then pushing it in? Very excited. Oh, yay, look at that. There are some people coming to the retreat. Yay. I'm so excited. Oh, Kristen, you'll be there. Yay. I'm glad. I'm very relieved to hear that. We definitely need Kristen there. Okay, I'm going to finish gluing. This part's boring, I know, but yay! Karen's excited. Is it anybody's first time coming to the retreat? Oh, Sarah, girl, I cannot wait to hang out with you there. It's going to be so fun. All right, so now I'm coming to the edge. The reason I start in the middle is because I feel like that's the part that gets covered the easiest. Then, let's see. Ooh, so exciting. Okay, so again, this is the part that gets covered, so that's why. Oh, what retreat? Oh, well, we host a retreat once a year. I mean, it's been once a year for 2 years, so can I say once a year now at this point? It's here in Pittsburgh. We did it at a different venue last year. We're doing it kind of closer to my house, actually. I'm very excited about the venue this year. It's going to be amazing. So many pluses to it. Yay! But you can check out our, if you look below at any of the other videos, it has information about the retreat. Plus, we post videos specifically about the retreat. So all of your questions about the retreat can be answered there. We are full for this year right now, but you can get on the wait list, or you can get on the list for, not for next year, but you can get on the wait list for this year still. And then next year you can look for it and try to get there early. Very exciting. Okay, I'm just going to cut this before I glue it. Oh, these cats, you guys. Hi. Oh, it is really funny. Oh my gosh, don't be sorry about that. It's a good question. But there are videos that you can watch about it. There's a lot of information to go over for it, is the thing. There's so much stuff that we do and that we prep for, and that's kind of why I'm hiding the back of my area, because that's all retreat stuff, and it's all just right there. You could almost see it. Okay, look, there we got the edge. Do you guys like that? I like that rope. I've been using it for everything. Actually, this was the end of my rope, and I'm very sad. So I'm going to have to go buy some more. Again, from Joann's. Okay, now I'm going to put on my finishing touch. See, again, this would be fine. If you want to finish it like this and be done, I think that looks great. And that's how most of my flat folds are done. But lately, I've just been embellishing them more because, I don't know, why not? So to glue this on, I'm just going to put a little strip of glue here. And I'm just going to glue this sucker on. I think it brings out the colors a little bit more of the piece. And I feel like it makes it look a little bit more, I don't know, fall-y. That's it. That's it. I did it. Boom. I am so sorry about being on the wrong channel, you guys. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But thank you so much for jumping over here and hanging out with me while I did this. I can't believe how many of you are here. This is so nice. I'm so glad you guys could join me. I hope somebody, probably not did it along with me, but somebody can take this and can finish it on their own and then show me a picture. Please tag me. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I love it. And it's not, again, I just want to be clear too. This is not my method. I did not come up with the flat fold method. This has been taught to me and me creating it. Ooh, it is somebody's first retreat. Pittsburgh's a great city to come to. There's a lot to do, and hopefully the weather will not be like it was last year. it should be nicer, hopefully. Knock on wood. We'll see. Yes, okay, so here's the problem with the flat folds is that you will start cluttering your house with flat folds everywhere. It's gonna happen. I mean, they're everywhere in my house now. It's crazy. Well, your husband's from Pittsburgh. That's very cool. What part of Pittsburgh? Oh, show a sneak peek. I mean, you're not gonna get much out of the sneak peek, but I will. Spring break, baby. That's a great spring break. Can you see back there? Ooh, that's it. I mean, there's also a bunch of junk. Oh, wait, I have another finish I can show you that I did today. I don't know if I can flip the camera, but this is my finish from today. I just did this. But oh my God, I'm going to give it to my mother-in-law. But it was just a finish I was playing around with today. Thank you. Okay, do you only put on the rope on the front? Yes, I only put the rope on the front because, I mean, no one really sees the back. I guess if you displayed it somewhere that was going to be like you'd see the front and back, you could do that. But I only, also it would have to go over the flat fold part is the only problem. Like the whole point is that you get that fold. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like that one. I think my mother-in-law will like it. I think it's pretty cute. Okay, I'm going to check out here and go finish my wine because as you can tell, I have not been drinking it. Oh, okay. Oh, the North Hills. Oh, that's awesome. This is a really nice, the part that we're at is, you'll know Robinson, and it'll be really fun. Will this stay on the channel? Oh gosh, girls, can you answer that, Kristen? I believe it will. I think there's a way to do that. Oh God, if it's up to me, we might be in trouble. I'm gonna do my best. I think it will stay up on the channel. It'll be in the live section. Yes, there we go. Kristen got it. Yes. Great question from Brooke at My Studio Creates. Thank you. Oh, Robinson. Oh man, Robinson today must have been insanity. Good for you, man. I can't even imagine. On Black Friday, Robinson must have just been so crazy. It's a crazy area. But the good news is if you're coming to the retreat, there's tons of stuff to do there. And there's lots of food and fun options. So, all right, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging. I'm going to peace out. I appreciate you coming around, and I hope that this helps. I'm so sorry about the mistake again, but have a good night, everybody. But oh, Carla's here from Cobweb. You can still buy this pattern, by the way, from Carla at Cobweb if you're looking for it. Still 20% off, and you get the floss kit, which is beautiful. If you have not tried these flosses, they are silky and smooth and amazing and definitely worth using. So, okay. Thanks, friends. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to head out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. If I can figure out how to end it.